Hi everyone, I'm Miles, and welcome to my Candid review of Candid. God, that's so corny. Before I get started, as is going to become standard in these videos, I am going to break this up into parts and put a table of contents right here. So if there's something specific you're looking for, you can jump right to it. Right, so I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Miles, I'm 23 years old, and I have been considering clear aligner therapy for about 5 years, I want to say. And I am finally starting the process with Candid. I decided to record it because Candid's still a pretty new company. I mean, all of the clear aligner ones are right now, and so there aren't a lot of really good in-depth reviews. Shout out to Carly Smash's Lipstick for like one of the better ones I could find. I figured I would record this so that I could create the kind of review that I would have liked to see. And so because of that, if you have any questions as we're going along in the process, not that I'm really expecting anyone to actually watch this, but any questions at all, leave them in the comments, and as we're going along, I will answer them. As far as these videos go, they're probably not gonna be very close together. They're probably gonna be spaced out quite a bit because I don't necessarily see the point in checking in every 2 weeks, unless something crazy happens. But I will probably just be sort of taking video clips as I go along, and once I've got a decent amount, I'll put them all together and put them out. My main concern is that I have a protruding incisor on the left side, and it causes problems. It causes problems when brushing my teeth, actually, because it covers the other tooth next to it, and so it's really hard to actually get that one clean. But it just, it causes all sorts of problems. I'm constantly like biting my cheeks and scraping the inside of my lip, and it's annoying. I want to do clear aligner therapy because in my normal everyday job, I'm a tour guide, so I'm spending a lot of time in front of people, very, very close, smiling and talking, mouth wide open, and I am constantly being photographed. And so in every single picture, I've got the same lopsided smirk. I have not smiled with teeth in a picture since I was a child. And tourists sometimes do comment on it. When they're taking my picture, they wait for me to smile, and then they make a face before actually taking it. And I've decided I'm sick of that. And so I'm taking this next step. There are a couple of reasons. Of course, one is professional, one is self-esteem, self-image. You know, I, again, haven't smiled with teeth since I was a kid. The thing that really pushed it for me is that I didn't notice that I was clenching my jaw and grinding my teeth until my dentist told me she could tell, and so she told me to get a night guard. And all of the ones that you don't have to mold, I kept spitting out in the middle of the night. Either that or they were so wide that they were actually making my jaw hurt more. And all of the ones that you did have to mold, because of my protruding tooth, I could feel it putting enough pressure on it that it was going to move it. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this intentionally, I'm gonna do it the right way, I'm finally going to pull the trigger and look into aligners. Another reason I'm doing this is it'll force me to have better habits in terms of, you know, personal health and hygiene, because sometimes I miss a night of brushing my teeth. We all do, it happens, you know? But I will be forced to be extremely diligent about brushing and flossing because my teeth are going to be separated from the rest of my mouth all the time. And then while I'm there, I will actually remember to wash my face every day, which I often forget to do. So I am really looking forward to just being able to make better habits and having sort of a driving force behind that will keep me honest. I chose Candid specifically, honestly, because I live in a city where they have a brick and mortar studio. I was looking at a couple of others and had actually already ordered an impressions kit from a different company, but when I saw that Candid had a studio in my city, that sealed it for me. Because honestly, I didn't trust myself to do an impression. If it's not perfect, then it won't fit your teeth perfectly. If it doesn't fit your teeth perfectly, then it might not move them perfectly. I know the point of a lot of these companies is that you don't have to go into any office ever, you do everything at home, and that's great and it works for a whole lot of people. I got worried, I got paranoid, I just went to the studio. So I went into the Candid studio on July 11th. Everyone was super nice. Getting the, scan done was a really quick and easy process. It was not a problem at all. And you actually get quite a few perks when you go into an office, which was another reason I did that. You get some free stuff. They give you like a tote bag and a little whitening gel pen. But the biggest thing is that if you go into a studio, you get $150 off of the cost of the treatment. However, you only get that discount if you put your down payment down within 24 hours, so basically like on the spot. So I did. They finance through a firm, and getting your loan quote is super easy. You can do it through a text message. They walked me through that process as well. It was really smooth sailing in the office. July 28th, I get an email with my treatment plan. Very exciting. Look at it. It looks great. And they also sent me an email with the, limitations. They were like, hey, we just want to let you know, because Candid's remote, we can only do so much. And that is wonderful. I love that. I love that they are setting realistic expectations. That's wonderful. The problem was, the two reasons they listed for not being able to get my teeth perfect, whatever that means, were the mechanics of my bite and the presence of my wisdom teeth. I am a mutant. I'm very lucky. I never grew wisdom teeth. I just don't have them. So I emailed them back. I said, hey, wait a minute, this is what's going on here. This is not true. Problem is, I didn't even see that email until after I had already accepted the treatment plan and confirmed that we were going to start. And then the next day, I got an email that my aligners were in production, so I emailed support again. They did halt production, and they had the orthodontist start working on a new treatment plan. Turned out the breakdown in communication was when I went into the studio. One of the questions in the intake forms is, have you had your wisdom teeth removed? And we didn't know what to say, so we said no, and so they thought I still had them. So that communication errors, that's not really a red flag. I'm not mad about that. The only upsetting part is that once your aligners go into production, they send you an email every step of the way. So they're in production, they're being printed, they're being refined, they're all done. And those are automated, so I kept getting those emails and getting sort of a false sense of hope, and that was a little upsetting. But again, automated, I'm not that mad about that. I finally got my new treatment plan on August 21st. Looked about the same. They were able to move my top molars back a little bit farther, and so the alignment looks the same, but my bite is apparently better improved. Whatever. I can actually put up a little clip right now of what my teeth look like now and what they're going to look like at the end. I am super excited. I'll have 20 steps, so I'll be doing this for about 10 months, which honestly, for braces, is really short. On the Candid website it says that treatment takes an average of 6 months, and it will rarely take more than 11 months, so it's long for Candid. But as far as just orthodontia goes, that is nothing, so I am very excited. Speaking of very excited, I am filming this on the morning of September the 2nd, and my tracking number says that my aligners will be here on September the 3rd, which is extremely exciting. I am so ready to start taking this next step in taking charge of my health. So I should be back with an unboxing vid, as it were, and perhaps a couple of the first days, maybe the first week, very soon. Alright, see you soon. Bye.